My name is Dora Yeboah Boateng. I'm currently the coordinating executive for Commercial and Allied Services Group, a member of just one group of companies. All my career, I have been an HR professional until 3 years ago when I moved into a business role. So HR is something that is a passion that I have, and even in my current role, HR is a profession that I'm very passionate about, and it runs through every function in every leadership role that one plays. In 2018, I was honored to be among 14 HR leaders who took part in the HR Changemakers program. It was an exciting session, having all the experts on board, having us deliberate and discuss on issues that we think are very pertinent in our country, in our profession in Ghana. Interestingly enough, in just 4 years, so much has happened that immediately maybe a second session is required for us to review, because certain things or certain developments that we have now that we may not have envisaged in 2018 when we were having this conference. So much has happened in the last 4 years that we probably did not envisage. The change has been so dramatic that we may not have built all the structures or put all the structures in place, or may not have discussed it at the time the change makers met. And I think that in the next edition, we quickly need to visit some of these new developments that are happening now. Take, for instance, the hybrid work that has become mainstream rather than the exception. Now we have to be sure that in all the organizations, we've put structures in place to ensure that we have prepared our teams enough for that. For instance, in our recruitment, we ought to make sure that we are bringing on board people who have self-leadership skills, because they would have to work under little supervision. And so it has implications for performance management. And so you need people who will deliver rather than wait to be told or monitored. So that has implications for sourcing of talent and performance management as well. And one important thing that we need to look at is mental health. It is on the onset, it's on the rise. And in the last 4 years, we have seen a good number of reported cases in mental health, something that some HR professionals may not have been trained for. This is something that we should incorporate in our training to make sure that we recognize and support such cases when they come up. And it's even become worse because people have become loners, working from home by themselves and not socializing with work colleagues. It's had effect on them. So I think that's one thing that has brought mental health on the increase. So it's one important thing that we should quickly address.